Hi everybody, it's Cameron Goebel here with Longtail Gamer. You know about Longtail Gamer. Longtail Gamer is for the games that have withstood the test of time. They're for the games that just call you back year after year. And here's a game that calls me back from way back. It's from way back in 1993. This game has everything. It's got giant government conspiracies and huge contracts and base building and research and defense and pulse-pounding fights over the stratosphere of the Earth, defending it against aliens. I bet you know the one I'm talking about. It's XCOM, UFO Defense. Earth. If there's one planet in the universe you just know some super advanced, starfaring civilization full of space jerks is going to start trouble with, it's going to be Earth, am I right? In XCOM UFO Defense, Earth has been targeted by an unknown alien enemy. Ships are appearing in the skies, cities are being invaded, and civilians are being killed in a campaign of terror and conquest. So to combat the threat, the nations of the world created an elite paramilitary unit called XCOM. My job in the game is to oversee XCOM operations, build a defense network, and repel the aliens. I command a squad of soldiers who are specially picked to fight aliens. They can deploy anywhere the aliens have been spotted, and in these missions, my objective is to direct my soldiers to kill or capture all the aliens and collect their high-tech stuff. The aliens' job is to kill everyone. Pretty simple, eh? I fight the aliens all over the globe. Urban areas, deserts, even Antarctica. It's a 3D space with line of sight, fog of war, and destructible terrain. The aliens and I take turns deploying across the battlefield. Each soldier has a limited amount of time to get things done each turn. Move, crouch, shoot, handle inventory, whatever. This part of the game calls for tactical judgment and a mastery of time management. In the beginning, the aliens have all the advantages. They have better tech, they have stronger weapons, and of course they can see farther than I can in low light conditions, so they mostly come out at night. Mostly. So I've got to be clever or my guys are coming home in body bags. At the end of action, I get a rating based on who lived, who died, and what got salvaged from the enemy. Alloys, weapons, squishy, oozy things. There is nothing to waste on an alien. Everything is potentially valuable. And speaking of valuable, how can you tell which soldiers bring the most bang to the battlefield? Sure, my soldiers have stats, and yes, they improve as they gain experience, but let me ask you, what's the single most important thing you need to know about your soldiers? Their shooting accuracy? Their strength and movement potential? Their bravery? Sure, those are nice, but everyone knows the most important thing about your soldiers are their code names. G.I. Joe knows it, Battlestar Galactica fighter pilots know it, and I know it too. It's what you need to succeed. In between missions on the ground, I oversee strategic XCOM operations planet-wide. I start with a single hidden base where I can outfit my squad. Another leader of a secret paramilitary organization one day had occasion to remark, "Just once, I'd like to meet an alien menace that wasn't immune to bullets." Well, as soon as my research boffins in the lab figure out what the trigger is on this plasma rifle, bullets will be as outmoded as the blow dart. If I play the game well, soon I'll have jetpack armor, handheld plasma weapons, and oh so very much more. Everything I need to put me on a comparable footing to the alien enemy. In response, the aliens up the ante by deploying new kinds of troops and ships and technology and all kinds of alien stuff, trying to expand their toehold on the planet. I have to keep up, so I can build bases of my own across the globe, protecting the most vulnerable countries. Here's one of my more experienced outfits. They've been active in the UK since about 1968. Very hush-hush, though. Running a massive international covert operation is a lot of fun, but I do still need to watch my expenses. Every month I get a review from the United Nations Council. If I overspend my budget, or if my squads aren't performing as well as they need to, the nations of Earth may choose to pull out their funding, possibly sign a pact with the aliens themselves, or even shut down XCOM altogether. Tension is all over XCOM, even at the game's deliberate pace. Whether I'm catching sight of a weird new monster and wondering what it'll do to my squad, or chasing UFOs through the stratosphere trying not to get shot to pieces, or discovering that I've walked into an ambush. Again. There's plenty of luck and advantages and action to hold the avid tactician's interest. And yes, on occasion there is indeed movement all over the place. Personally, I love the secret government anime-ish feel of the original, but other themes do appear. Sequels within the XCOM series went more Lovecraftian and even a little hyper-corporate cyberpunk. XCOM inspired many spiritual successors, both from professional game houses and open-source enthusiasts. I've posted links to the XCOM games and their kith in the show notes at longtailgamer.com. You can get them through several different online distributors, so take your pick. Since XCOM is a DOS game from 1993, I've also provided links to hints about running it best in other OSs like Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. It's simple to do. You can get it up and running flawlessly in less time than it takes to tell, so check it out. And that's it for this episode of Longtail Gamer, produced by Noir Chicken Studios in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and released under a Creative Commons license. My name is Cameron Goebel, and Longtail Gaming is what I do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some episodes of this TV show called X-Files to catch up on. I can't wait until the season finale when they explain the alien conspiracy totally and forever. That'll be so awesome. Thanks for tuning in.